Hey, check it out. You know who it is, man. Baracko Drama, Mr. Thanksgiving, a.k.a. Mr. Gangsta Grills himself, the iPod King. You know, right now, peeping that out. It's the Gangsta Grill album. If you don't got that, go get it. You watching, you reading, you doing all that on VelvetAddiction.com, man. Don't get too addicted, though, you know. Lights, camera, action. Get some work done, man. And go behind that rope. Come holler at us, party like a rock star. Pay attention, Mr. Thanksgiving. 1, 2.
Gangsta Grills has been a brand synonymous with the hood for how long?
I mean, originally since 2000, but you know, a lot of people called them like 03, 04, 05, you know.
Okay. Well, I know that from where I'm from, down in VA,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of people who, you know, got the mixtapes coming up from Atlanta, you know, 95, and then they start creeping up north further.
Yeah.
So, you know, you definitely got the East Coast on lock. What's your love like on the West Coast?
It's good. You know, I mean, Gangsta Grills is known pretty much everywhere. You know, the South is my backyard, so I'm definitely the strongest there. But, you know, because of the internet and, you know, the increase of popularity with hip-hop, you know, Gangsta Grills is worldwide.
Okay. Now, you got a few heavy hitters on the album.
Yeah, crazy.
Just name a couple. You don't have to go through everybody, but
man, the album is so crazy, man.
You got to break out the list.
Little John, Jeezy, Willie the Kid, Jim Jones, Rick Ross, Young Buck, T.I., Boosie, Webby, Yo Gotti, Lil Wayne, Outkast, Diddy, Nelly, Project Pat, 8Ball, MJG, Devin the Dude, Twista, Lot of Dark Man, G Unit, Young Jock, Jadakiss, Dro, Country, Serious, Pharrell, The Clips.
Who don't you have on it? I mean, I saw the video for you know, 5001.
Yeah.
And you got crazy cameos in there. It looked like a who's who.
Hey man, I had to do something special, you know what I mean? Me being a DJ and, you know, me having an album come out, and, you know, it's bigger than me. It's about Gangsta Grills. So, you know, a lot of people came out for me, and I really appreciate it.
All right. Now, when you look at people like Flex, who I think was like one of the first to sign a label deal as a DJ, and then you look at
Kid Capri did it early on.
Okay.
But Flex was definitely one of the. He's a top dog. You got to give him his credit.
Yeah. And you know, I guess more recently, like Khaled,
definitely,
and doing it big down there. So what made you decide to do it? I mean, is it strictly financial?
Nah,
because I know that
it's what you do. Like, you know, it's like anybody that's in the music business, whether you're a drummer, a backup singer, a DJ, you know, everyone wants to have their album. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's just the goal in your career, is to have an album. So, you know, I worked hard for the opportunity. The opportunity came, it presented itself, and it was like, why wouldn't I?
Okay. Well, I know that, you know, from the outside looking in, you know, a lot of people would think that because of the situation that went down with the feds, and it seems real hypocritical, the music industry.
Yeah.
Like, you might be a little salty about the industry right now. I mean, what's your take on how things went down and your career going forward as a mixtape?
I mean, I didn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it wasn't, you know, I felt like, I talk on my album, I said I took the fall for hip-hop. You know, I stand in front of you stronger than ever, you know what I mean? I got locked up for something that's been a part of this game for 25 years. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a label's been cutting me checks for quite some time. You know, I do my mixtapes directly with artists, you know, so for that to happen, you know, it was an ugly thing. But, you know, I make the best out of situations. So, you know, you know what I mean? I prevail.
Oh, definitely.
Kept the movement going, kept doing mixtapes.
Mixtapes from behind bars?
I mean, you know, that happened on my clock. You know, like you said, like you know, Flex and Capri, and we talking about a lot of people, a long lineage of DJs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is, you know, it's my kingdom, and you know, everybody went in shambles when that happened. So I had to stand up. You know what I mean? And put the game on my shoulders and make sure that we wasn't going to go nowhere. I can't stop us.
So let's change gears. Like I said, I didn't want to get bogged down in that. I know a lot of people have talked about that situation. There's plenty of stuff on the internet for people that want to find out more about his situation.
YouTube it.
But on another note, I know that the affiliates, you know, that's become a movement in itself.
Definitely.
And you know, maybe just discuss, you know, some of the other DJs like Sense and some of the other
Yeah,
DJs.
man. Sense and Cannon, those are my business partners. Sense it's pretty much day to day, handles all the business. Cannon is the music man, you know, he's on the drum machine heavy, you know, making the beats. He got like 6, 7 beats on my album. You know, I got a lot of other things floating in the pipeline right now. You know, a lot of dark, man. A lot of people know from the Wu-Tang Dynasty is president of Affiliates Music Group. His younger brother, Willie the Kid, that's our first artist.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then we have a plethora of other DJs, under the umbrella that do their thing. And, we just rock, man. It's a movement. We represent good music. We represent the culture to the fullest.
And you keeping the movement in Atlanta? Or, I mean, you looking at if Willie the Kid is the first artist out of the camp.
Well, he's not from Atlanta. So, we the A is what I represent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
where you from?
I'm from Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been in the A. I went to school down there. So I've been there about 11, 12 years now. So, the A is what really made my career. So, I love the A. It's home, and that's what I represent. But, at the end of the day, I believe it's about good music.
Okay.
Me being where I'm from, but also me coming up where I came up at, or, having an artist like Willie the Kid who represents the Midwest. At the end of the day, it's about, people respect music. I mean, regions, in hip-hop, regions are a big deal, but, you got to come with that music, or else it really doesn't matter.
I understand. So, as aspiring as and up-and-coming as people seem to think that you are, I know you've been there for a minute, coming from, like I said, the outside looking in.
But I still feel hungry. I just got here. I got a lot to accomplish. He's right.
So what are some of the things that you look to do? I mean, obviously people talk about movies and, that type of thing.
All that, I mean, sky's the limit. Once the door gets open, you got to go full throttle. So, just take full advantage and, keep making. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to have that good music as your foundation. But, I got a lot of things in the work. But outside of music and everything, I'm doing my radio thing, and I want to continuously to put out albums and artists and get involved in TV, film, radio. I mean, and things of that nature. So just keep it moving.
What did your parents think when you told them that this is what you wanted to do?
They were supportive. I mean, my dad said early on, you got the license to print money. My mom, my mom's a school teacher, so she comes from an educational background, but. Slowly but surely, I was able to convince her that, I was on to something.
So mom was tripping in the beginning.
Well, she wasn't. She couldn't trip because I wasn't asking her for no money.
Oh, okay.
I was paying my own bills, so it's only but so much she could say.
Yeah, I feel that. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. I know that there's a lot of things going on around the album. I think you're gonna be hitting 106 and Park and
we're doing all that, man. I'm all over, man. Catch me in the city near you. MySpace.com/DJ Drama. Also GangstaGirls.com. Go get that album. This album.
It's hot. I peeped it.
Serious.
It is definitely serious. And you can check out the video for 5001s on VelvetAddiction.com. Check it. I mean, you got cameos from. I think Jim Jones is the first face you see. So definitely New York heavy, definitely the A heavy, and a lot of other folks in there. Drama, thank you for your time, bro.
Appreciate you having me.
Much appreciated.
Velvet Addiction, man.
That's what
Don't
it is.
get too addicted, man. Get some work in, then go behind that rope. And go party with like a rock star. Yeah, you know what it is. Digital Hip Hop, Hot 107.9, Gangsta Grill Radio. Mr. Thanksgiving Drama. Listen, ladies, I don't care where you from. I got 5,000 ones in my pocket right now, and I'm looking for the baddest chick. Matter of fact, I'm about to call all my big homies. I'm going to see what they got on it, too. I need you to get to the club immediately, man. Let's go. Hot 107.9. Ladies and gentlemen. Drama. Mr. Thanksgiving. Jazzy, we got one big homie.
Got your ones, yeah, too late, you understand?
How you take it?
5,000 ones looking for the best chicken.
AMC, Embassy.
5,000 ones when I see a pimp, I'm throwing it up. You know how we do. See me when I walk in, ain't nothing to it. Brought 10 stacks to the back, then threw it. Make it rain, ain't no thing. When it come to money, I got it. Man, you the next best thing, I'm the hottest. Man, you talk that shit, I'm about it. Man, way over your head, we at your range. Don't try to be G, that's not your thing. Try me G, that gon' bang. K-I-N-G, that's not gon' change. I'm rich, I don't care about no fame. Cause of all the spells I got. Still see me all on TV with it. Still in the hood, what you need, get it. YOLO, see me with it. You're running up, better believe he get it. You can see us in the club, we be trippin'. Rap about that, we livin'. 7 stacks on 2, 3. Sucker chipped over there, hang we chillin'. Ran out of one, send them back, get mold. Said I shot a bit over back, was slow. Then jack that up, grab that pro, show me you bout that action.